Alright, hey buddy, and this is 54 Newstar, and today we're going to be looking into the Skyline game engine. This is an engine I've been monitoring for some time, and suddenly they've implemented a module that will allow me to then teach you guys, because for the most part on my channel I teach game engines that, while they do allow you to code in the classic standard, and while I insist that people do that, like I can code in C#, Java, and Visual Basic, and a bit of C++. I can kind of whiz through module coding and kind of get the same thing done in about half the time. But, you know, that's just me saying, hey, learn actual coding. But since my channel is more for those who don't exactly want to learn coding, but want to learn some sort of go-around, so should we say like logic bricks, behavior-based systems, drag and drop, simple coding from GameMaker, Construct 2, Playmaker, which is in the Unity game engine or an add-on for it. This engine, the Skyline game engine, has a module system that's still in the works, but and so has some kinks, but has some really awesome features, and we'll be adding more features to it. So we're going to be doing a couple of videos here and there to show you guys how it works, how to build some small video games. I actually intend to use this game engine once it's added some other features, so we say Android export, because other than, so we say Copper Cube, which is a really good engine, it doesn't have some of the features that I would like it to. It does have a particle-based system, but it's very kind of 90s-ish, very basic, early, and while you can manipulate it, it's not the best. This does have a particle system, and while I haven't gone fully into it, I really like it. It has a texture-based system, or it has a shader system. It has, you know, you can texture the ground in really awesome ways. It has some really awesome water. And it's really cool right out of the box. There's a free version and then a paid version. This is the free version because I'm still considering getting the full version. I probably will really soon, just to play around with it. But right now, we're going to do something really basic, and it's the Hello World setup. But I'm going to play around with it just to show you guys how easy it is to use this module-based system. Now, if you come from the Unreal Engine, this is kind of similar to that. So we have this start little button, or I'm going to call them buttons, but they're like little cubes. And start is basically once the game initiates. Same thing on the Copper Cube engine. Once the game starts, you can have a coding block work. So on start, we're going to have a variable. And this variable is a text variable. We're going to have this print on the screen, and then we're going to have a console. So this is a console print. So if you have like a non-PC based system, this would work. Then we have a screen, and then we have a trace. So we can, trace something. But this is a screen print, so it's going to print on our game screen. So we're going to say on out 1, we're going to go to event in on the screen print. And then we're going to go on text. We're going to go into text in. So as you can see, they actually lit up. So on text, I'm going to say, hi there. Now, one key feature that I think they need to edit out of this engine, but one key feature that you have to do, or one thing that you're going to have to do, is you're going to have to press enter. So, whether your mouse is still clicking or, pulsating inside the text box, or whether you click off of it, you're going to press enter. And that's basically, from what I understand, to initiate that code, to say, hey, you're going to use this. This is something that you're going to do. Something that I think that they should say, okay, it's going to update every 5 seconds. We're going to initiate that code, or some sort of checkbox to say, hey, use this code right now. So I'm now going to minimize that. I'm going to hit play. Okay, that says text. So that means we're actually going to have to click on the text box, hit enter, then minimize, and then hit it. Okay, so you're actually going to have to, when you type something, let's change it. My name is John. What you're going to have to do is you want your mouse still like you know how it's still like beeping or whatever. It's off on. You want your mouse, you want to click on it, and you want to hit enter, and that will basically initiate it. Again, I think that's kind of annoying, but it's there. Hey, my name is John. My code. Hit enter. Refresh. My name is John, I code. There we go. So we now have a on-screen print. I'm going to play around with these modules a bit more, do some GUIs, UIs, set up some sort of basic tutorial for us to get into this game engine. Right at this moment, it only exports to Windows, I believe, though they are planning for Android and some other platforms as well. I don't no idea about the Xbox, PlayStation, or anything like that. But as long as they do Android and Mac and iOS, I'm pretty much happy. I found some game consoles that are really kind of cool that run Android, but they're like other devices out there. So I'd really like to develop some games and test them on that. Also, I'll be actually making a full game inside of this. I'm making it inside of Copper Cube and inside of the Unity, and I want to make it inside of this engine just as more of a test of the game engine itself to see what the different qualities would be. So hopefully you guys, you tag along for that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this intro into the Skyline game engine. It was more like a really basic engine to see this would be a good engine for me to do tutorials on. It does have a module-based coding system, so we can literally just like set up something pretty easily. You know, like scene click, frame update, object click. So again, this is like in construct to object to click. Well, this is a tag, so that would mean you would have a text. So you would name it. So it would be this object, and then that'd be the tag, and then the event. What's going to actually happen to that object? So I guess you could do event open, if it will stick. So I guess you could open up a door. Again, something I think on tag, you should be able to click tag and have a drop down of stuff that you can click inside that scene. Click on it, and then suddenly it comes up with a text box. But that's just, you know, something that I'm coming up with as a game developer. But hopefully you guys will enjoy this series that I do. I'll occasionally pop up a video as I learn something, and maybe it'll turn into a full-blown series. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Remember, hit the like and subscribe button. Comment down below if you would like to see this, or if you have another engine that you would like me to look at. I am contacting different game engine companies to do like tutorials, reviews on their stuff, and some of these engines have not hit actually the open market yet. They're still in beta, so look out for that stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video.